everyone. You're listening to No More Silent Tears. I am your host, Schantel Thomas. Today our topic is men breaking the silence, the breakthrough. I want to encourage every man out there who's listening in. The process of healing is a huge step. And I encourage you to get any type of help that you can to break the silence. So I have a very special guest who I've been knowing for 16 years. He is in the military. He has been there for 19 years. And he has been there for 19 years. He's a devoted father, a loving and caring husband. Without further ado, my husband, Jimmy. Hi, baby. All right. I am so excited to have you on the show because just knowing what we have been through from what I've experienced and then from what you've experienced, but just to know that you want to speak out is huge. Now, as a child growing up in an abusive home, did you feel, although abuse was normal, did you feel that it was normal?
No. What we felt was that we just got used to it. We didn't feel like it wasn't an issue whether it was normal or not. That we knew. I think we just got used to it and accepted it until we were either old enough to get out of the house or run away, whichever one came first.
Okay, because men often feel ashamed and they don't speak up about the trauma that they've had in their past. From your experience, do you feel that this has had any burden? Has had any burden on unresolved issues that you've had in your past?
A lot of them. There's a lot of bearing. As you know, I grew up, in a broken home. My mother and father never had any participation in my upbringing. I grew up in foster homes with, things like incest and homosexuality, not to mention drugs being used right in front of our faces. Not to mention things that were done to us. So a lot of it has a bearing on to the struggles that I've had, later on in life.
Men are taught to be protectors and our family strength providers. And my grandfather, my grandfather had 12 kids, and he taught the boys how to be strong, but he also taught them how to be caring and soft too, as far as just caring for a woman. He would often tell us we need to love my grandmother, but he would often tell them, you need to love your mother, you need to respect your mother. I'm saying all that because men are taught to be the strong child, which you are. But do you think that it has an effect on how you react to family issues? Does it have any effect on how you communicate and respond to life challenges?
Yeah. Like I said, I was pretty much homeless until I joined the military. It's important that children get guidance from their parents. I had struggled with basic communication, relationships, and things like that. Because when you grow up, seeing the world as you saw it, that's how you relate to the world. So you struggle in those in the basic things, just in communication, for that matter. Nobody never really taught you how to talk to a woman or whatever. You never learned. So my struggles in relationships, I had to learn through trial and error. Some failed, and some were successes, but a lot of it, had I been taught the right way, I would have avoided some of the pitfalls in my life.
What made you decide decide to break the silence? What made you decide to come out and talk about it? Because I know we've talked about it plenty of times, and I knew that it was a struggle for you to even get that far in talking. And so I never pressed the issue, but I knew that it was hard for you. What made you decide that now I need to speak, I need to tell people that I'm the one that's being abused as a child, and I need healing. So what made you actually break the silence?
Getting a little older, you look back on your life and after you got some help, some counseling, and you get a little bit, and you got a little bit more experience, you start to look back on your life and go over some of the bridges that you've been burnt, and you're trying to make amends. We got two daughters of our own, and each father wants his daughter to marry men better than himself. Also, recently, my three sisters are back in my life from my mother's side of the house, and we all know the struggle, the issues that we had with my mother. I think we all carry some part of that of her in us, and to say, to apologize to anybody, who I may have hurt over the years, coming along, to say that I'm sorry, to say I'm apologizing, just to say that, if you're listening, I apologize. Some things I didn't know, and some things I did, but, didn't care. And I just want to say that I'm apologizing to, anybody out there that may have been affected, because sometimes, you don't know, you do something to somebody, and you go on with your life, but, you hurt somebody. And that scarred him forever. And it made you change them, change the course or direction where they was going to go in their life because of something that you have done. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that I'm sorry.
That's good. I commend you again on just reaching out to other men who are out there who may be struggling with the issue of I need to break free. I need healing, but I'm scared because I'm a man. I'm taught to be strong. So I really commend you, and I dedicate this show for all the men who are out there who have been abused and who have not yet received healing. Please find help. It's so important to seek help, to get counseling, whatever you find that will help you get to the next level. It does affect families because it affected my family. I didn't understand a lot of stuff either. I didn't understand a lot of stuff until I started, looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe this is happening because he felt that way, and even with my own struggles, I had to sit back and look at it from a different perspective and receive healing from it. So I just want to encourage everybody. This is a special episode, and like I said, I dedicate it to all the men out there who are listening in. Do you have any encouraging words to tell someone that's out there who's struggling, wants to get help, but feel that I'm embarrassed, I don't want to do it because I'm a man, corporate world or wherever they're at? Could you,
I try not to speak for everybody or speak for all men, because how you came to where you at in your life is we all got different paths and different things, and how we relate to them is different. But one thing is for sure, it is important that you do two things, that you do get some kind of help and you do get past this thing some kind of way, because you can never really reach your full potential, what God has for you, or your destiny for that matter, until this weight, I guess in a way, has been lifted off of you. And what a shame it would be to leave this world and not really live up to or not let, receive all that, what is in store for you on this earth in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? These are things that hinder us back. Imagine all what you could do if you had this weight off of you. So however you came to this decision or however you receive help, get that help and get this weight off of you so you can do all that God has for you.
Now, on that note, at the end of every show, and I know the people who are listening, at the end of every show, what I do is I always encourage people to follow their passion, whatever it is. My husband has a passion, and I'm going to ask him, does that keep you grounded? Will it keep you grounded and focused?
Yes, I'm in school. I'm in school for commercial art, and under the fact that God and my family, I'm in school for commercial art. I'm an artist. I've been drawing for since I was 8, which by the way was one of the techniques I used to escape the reality of everything that was going on around me. And I hate to. I put it like this here. Comic books taught me how to read, and I was drawn before I knew how to write. So whatever it is that you do, whether you work on motorcycles, or you like to fix cars or whatever, find that skill, that thing that makes you that helps you escape that reality or whatever. Use that as well, along with counseling, to as tools to help you free yourself from the burden or the guilt or shame of what you have been through. And these things do help. So that's what I would offer to you. Find something that is you, that makes that is you, and go in that.
And with all that being said, I want to point out that a survey by researchers have done a survey. I'm sorry, I'm so tongue-tied because I'm really excited, you all. I'm so excited because if you only knew. So, but anyway, researchers have done a survey in Boston, and they say that 1 in 6 men are abused before the age of 16. And I stress the importance of seeking help. God bless you. You have tuned in to No More Silent Tears. We can be rescued from the pain of our past and walk victoriously in our destiny. God bless you.
This has been another episode of No More Silent Tears, hosted by Schantel Thomas. To be a featured guest, call us at 1-866-936-7870. That's 1-866-936-7870. No More Silent Tears, hosted by Schantel Thomas.